If Putin got a deal and brought the war to a close on relatively favorable terms, he could say that he had taken a significant part of, Ukraine. We would see what the terms of the deal would be on security guarantees and, Ukraine's sovereignty. But the alternative is to continue fighting the war. And he's made some territorial gains, but they've been very small, especially this year, very incremental. And the price he's paid is very, very high. It's still about 1,500 casualties a day on the Russian side, supposedly over 1.2 million since the war began on the Russian side alone. And those casualties have actually increased this year, not decreased. Is this something that he can sustain and keep doing sort of indefinitely?
It's hard to imagine how anybody can do something like this at the kind of scale of loss that you've already laid out indefinitely. Eventually there will be some pressures that build up. But what Putin is betting on, this is his gambit rather than just a gamble, because he actually thinks that there's a fair basis for him to make these kinds of conclusions, is that really the West will fold first. And again, he's got this reading of Trump and the people around him. He knows that Trump wants to see this resolved. Trump's got his own interests for the war to end. Putin thinks that he can have it solved as a deal, as a business deal. He's confident that he can actually offer some things to the United States and to Trump. This is why there's all this talk about investment and all kinds of benefits that could be to US business people, not to the US per se. And it's being talked about at the expense of Ukraine. The crux of the matter that you and others have written about, we need to have for the stability of Europe and, frankly, for global security, some ironclad agreement that Russia is not going to continue this war. And that's really the dilemma, because I don't think we're going to basically reach that by this kind of haggling and talking about opening up all kinds of business opportunities for US energy companies or, other investors in Russia. That's not where we're going to find a solution to this conflict.